This nation should commit itself to achieving the goal, before this decade is out, of landing a man on the moon and returning him safely to the earth. No single space project in this period will be more impressive to mankind or more important for the long-range exploration of space.
The main objective of Apollo 11 was to complete a national goal set by President John F. Kennedy. This was set on the 25th of May 1961. During the exploration, the two astronauts were to gather samples of lunar surface materials for return to Earth. They were also to extensively photograph the lunar terrain, the deployed scientific equipment, the lunar module spacecraft, and each other both with still and motion picture cameras. On the 20th of July 1969, American astronauts Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin became the first humans ever to land on the moon. About 6.5 hours later, Armstrong became the first person to walk on the moon. As he began to take his first steps, Armstrong famously said, "That's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind." Armstrong and Aldrin spent 21 hours 36 minutes on the moon's surface. However, over the years, many people have come forward and questioned the mission. Some theorists have put forward the theory that they never went to the moon, but rather the mission was actually filmed in a Hollywood studio. Although many debunk this theory, there are those that still question it to this day. Recently, a video has been going around suggesting that Buzz Aldrin admits we never went to the moon. A little girl asked him the question, "Why have we not been back to the moon?" And he said the following, "That's my question. I want to know, but I think I know. Because we didn't go there and that's the way it happened. And if it didn't happen, it's nice to know why it didn't happen. So in the future, if we want to keep doing something, we need to know why something stopped in the past that we wanted to keep it going." So what people are focusing on is the part where he said we didn't go there. Many have come forward and said that he slipped up, and finally admitted that we've never been to the moon. Websites have been posting this around suggesting that he didn't mean to say this, with many picking up on his body language and suggesting that he was actually telling the truth. However, during that same interview, he goes into detail of why we've never been back to the moon. He explains that it was a very expensive mission, and that it's the main reason we haven't gone back. He goes on to say that we don't want to keep redoing what we've already done, and we should look to future projects. The reason people are getting confused could be because he worded his answer badly, and this is what's being picked up on. Buzz makes a good point about money, and this could be the reason we never went back. Back in 1973, the total cost of the Apollo program reported to Congress was $25.4 billion. So spending this money on a mission that's already been achieved would be pointless. It would make more sense for NASA to spend the money on other ventures. However, not everyone is so convinced, and as mentioned, people think he actually let out the truth. So what do you guys make of this? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. The former head of a secret government program to investigate UFO sightings told several media outlets that extraterrestrial life may exist. Simultaneously, the public benefit corporation he's affiliated with has raised more than $2.2 million. This is to research exotic technologies affiliated with unidentified aerial phenomena. If you're going to believe any reports of UFOs, you might as well trust those coming from the men who've actually been to space. The list of those who have made claims of sightings include Edgar Mitchell, Caddy Coleman and Dr. Brian O'Leary. However, it's believed that what many of these astronauts were seeing were parts of the rocket as it floated away in space. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more videos.